For breakfast, I had a freeze-dried ice cream sandwich because I'm an adult, I can be by myself, and I can make those decisions. So good morning. I'm up late because I was up late. Didn't sleep last night. Guess I was too excited or something. But this is the view from right outside my van. I think I'm hiking up there, but I'm not positive because there is a lake that's right over there. I don't know if you can see it. Here we go. That's the view from my van. This is the other side. Like, it's gorgeous here. This is just the parking lot. I slept in the parking lot last night because it was too late to get out and actually hike anywhere. So yeah. And they do have privies here. Little outhouses are here. One for girls, one for guys. We've had chipmunk visitors, which has been driving this little girl nuts. Okay, we are off. That's the trail behind us. And that's the trail ahead of us. That's the trail ahead. The great thing about hiking by yourself is you're not trying to keep up with anybody. You're just keeping up with yourself. Now granted, I'm hiking with East, and they say to hike your dog's hike, but quite frankly, I need East to hike my hike, because she could run up these hills and down these hills 50 times before I could walk up one of them. My ankle's doing okay, which is a very good sign. For those of you that don't know, last year I had Achilles tendonitis in both heels. He healed up on the right one pretty good. The left one gave me lots of headache. But I also put in longitudinal tear in my peroneal tendon on the left side by the ankle. And that seems to be doing really well. Thank you, PT. Thank you, Catherine. I love you. Thank you for making me to be able to do this again. But what that means is that I am not in shape. I have not hiked in almost a year outside of the hike I did with the girls a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, it's getting better. That's a good thing. GDT, here I come next year, 2023. Hey, I don't know if y'all can see the water down there. Here we go. Some water. This is my view. Lisa, smile for the camera. She's a little camera shy. Oh, this was unexpected. I have to cross a little stream. No big deal. I have my Crocs. Isa, come here. So here we go. Happy dog. I have my Crocs. I only took her off the leash because I don't believe that I should try to cross a river and make her keep up with me. She should get her own footing. She'll go back on the leash once we get to the other side. So I decided to cross the river. I decided to sit here and take a break. Eat a snack. These little Baby Bell things are perfect. You can also use them to light a fire. I've got something better to light a fire with that hopefully I can show you later, but I might not be able to. We'll see. And should always bring a Ziploc baggie for your garbage because you don't leave that stuff behind. I can't tell you how much garbage I picked up out of that parking lot. I mean, it wasn't big stuff. It was just a lid here and a lid there, but I think I picked up like 5 lids and a packet of open packet of lighters, like for 5 lighters. It's not a little thing, but anyway, just, you know, make sure that you don't leave anything behind. But yeah, here's my view. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Who wouldn't sit here for this? Just a quick little, you know, 5-10 minute break, let my feet dry off. And that water was cold. Oh my goodness, she's eating the dandelion flowers. She's just chomping off the tops of all the dandelion flowers. They're really sweet. I don't know if y'all have ever, if you've ever tried them. Actually, all of the dandelion plant is edible, every single bit of it. But the flower itself, when you boil it down to like a tea, it's kind of sweet. I make a jelly out of it. Tastes like lemon honey because I put lemon juice in it. This year I'm gonna make some dandelion rhubarb jelly. But yeah, she's just chomping down on dandelions. Yum, yum, yum. Look at her. This is why I can't go dandelion picking with her, because she eats all the good ones. I hope you can see this. It says Eagle Lake. That's where we're headed. To Eagle Lake. Issa's pulling me, so I'm sorry if this isn't steady. Yeah, there's no way around this one. I crossed right over here in this corner. Feet are soaking wet, socks are soaking wet, but I'm wearing trail runners, so that's nice. They'll just dry out. Hopefully before tomorrow, which I'm sure they will. But here we go. Yeah, there's no getting past this one. I tried every way that I could find and there just wasn't any going past. You could go, there was a trail back before this one that you could take that would take you to the other side of Eagle Lake instead of this side. I thought about taking it and I will be taking it on the way back. And this is Eagle Lake. You can camp here. It's random camping. It looked like they had pit toilets somewhere. I saw a sign that had a boy and a girl, but I didn't see a pit toilet anywhere. So anyway. This is the other side of the lake. I'm almost directly across from where I came out onto the lake. Looks like it's glacier. It's really silty, but I'm not sure it normally runs here. I would say it does based on all the rocks. The lake is high. It's pretty though. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's the first look of the falls. There we go. Right in the middle. Whoops. Right in the middle of the screen at the top. There we go. Right in the middle of the screen. My first look of James Lake Falls, I think. It'll be in the title. Hey, there it is. There's the falls. My first day is complete. Now I just gotta find a place to set up camp. How pretty is this? This is my view from my tent. You can't see it very well, but I can. There's the waterfall. I'm not that far from the waterfall. But yeah, I can see it really well. I guess maybe if I zoom back out, you'll be able to tell where it's at. There we go. Issa, come. Come on. Come here. Issa, come here. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. So this is the trail. To me, it actually looks like a creek bed most of the time. It doesn't right here, but it did back before. To, I think it's James Lake. Yep, I figured I was gonna do this in the morning, but I figured, you know what, I got all day today. Let's go ahead and do this now. Then I can spend more time at the falls in the morning when people aren't there, because most of the time that I was there today, people were at the falls. And I mean, I could have joined them. I was offered, because one of the horse riders, I had an off-leash husky too, and we got to talking about that, because apparently there's not a whole lot of off-leash huskies. Actually, not apparently. There's not a whole lot of off-leash huskies, and both of our girls do really well, and they are actually the same age at 3.5, so I don't know, maybe it's an older in life thing. So we made it to James Lake, kind of. I could see the lake, but it was really flooded to get there. So we're walking back, and then I guess I'm actually really tired. Whew. A lot of walking today. So we'll see. There's a trail at my camp that I may take. Don't know yet. We'll see. Maybe something to explore tomorrow. But anyway, whew, it got hot today. I need to go sit in the waterfall spray, nice and cool. Hi, pretty girl. We're just taking a naps. She has been super good on this trip. Super good. So I'm just lying here taking a nap. It's still daylight. I'm just tired. We walked to, well, as close as I was going to get to James Lake, because it would have meant wading through some more water, and I'm hoping my shoes will dry for tomorrow. Don't know why, because I'm going to have to walk through water again. But yeah, so camping alone. It's actually been really great, but I haven't really been alone all that much. Third set of people on horses came by, but it's been nice. Like, it's one thing that I definitely like about it is that I can do whatever I want to do, and I can go at whatever pace I want to go. I don't have to do what somebody else wants to do. There isn't a compromise. And I can walk at my pace and not feel like I'm holding people back, which is what I usually feel like. But it was nice. It's like I said, I can stop and see whatever view I want to see. So some of y'all are wondering why I am slurring my words a little bit. So I have GERD really, really bad, to the point that I have Baird's esophagus. And what that means is that, for me, is that basically my entire upper teeth were more cavity than they were anything else. Not cavity, but fillings. Were more fillings than anything else. And so I decided to go ahead and get the entire top row of my teeth crowned. So they went ahead and they prepped all of that, and now I have this plastic teeth, plastic teeth in, and it's kind of like wearing a bite plate. It's not like having them crowned individually, it's actually all just one piece. So they don't look supernatural. I will have super white teeth, but this is what they will look like outside of being plastic and individually capped, because the rest of them will be individually capped, and they will bleach my lower teeth. So, but yeah, so I'm slurring because it's like wearing a bite plate, and so behind the front teeth where you normally do your S's, there is a slant and you can't do your S's. So sorry if it bugs you, but I can't help it. So I went and got a pot full of water from the waterfall. This water, I want it to be cold because I made some pudding, and I'm gonna just add it in here. It looks like about a quarter cup. I forgot to bring my measuring cup. Did I? Hold on, I may not have. I just put the water, a quarter cup of water in here. May ultimately need a little bit more, so I'm gonna just set a little bit off to the side. About 1/8 of a cup. I just set off to the side in case it needs more. I'm gonna guess that this needs about 1/2 a cup. So my stew needs about 1/2 a cup. If I turn it on. So basically I'm just kind of massaging the bag so that it, like this, so it gets all mixed up. So now I just wait for the, ooh, I did get a little burnt. So now I just wait for the stew to sit for, I'm gonna let it sit for about 20 minutes. And obviously I'm gonna eat the pudding later. So it's just gonna sit, like I said, I'm just massaging the bag to make sure it all gets mixed up. Probably only needs about 20 minutes in honesty, but yeah, I gotta eat my stew first, so that's where we're at. Okay, so I cleaned up my pot, my pan. I got everything put back in the bear bag, and so now it's dessert time. Pudding time, it's pudding time. Oh my God. Okay, this may be this good because I'm starving, but it's just really freaking good. And I let it set about, looks like 15 minutes, I think. 15-20 minutes. And I just made sure to mash it up really, really well. Oh my goodness. Why I like having these big long spoons, because they can get into this bag all the way. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm turning this bag inside out to lick the bag. Y'all thought I was joking. I was not joking. I am licking. This bag is turned inside out. I don't know if you can see. Oh my God, so good. Yep, I'm getting all of it. So I told you I would show you how to build a fire. I know of 2 ways. One way I know for sure works. The other way is using this. It's called, I think in Canada they call it old man's beard. I always knew it as witch's beard. So it grows like crazy here. This is the green stuff. It's also the same. The black stuff is the same stuff. It supposedly burns really easy, so I'm going to try that one first. The other way to do it is Vaseline on a cotton ball or cotton like little pad thing that I clean my face with, because Vaseline burns long and hot. It is a byproduct of petroleum. But anyway, we'll try the witch's beard first. Okay, here we go. Oops. Okay, well, I don't have the time or the patience to deal with this. I'll show you the other way. So I just have some Vaseline and a, like, what's one of those cotton face cleaner things, and you can see the Vaseline's in there. So there you go. How to start a fire. Well, broke camp, headed back to the car. It's 11:04. I got up at like 9:30. For breakfast, I had a freeze-dried ice cream sandwich because I'm an adult, I can be by myself, and I can make those decisions. So the pros and cons of backpacking by yourself. One, it can be a little lonely. But, you know, you might like to be alone a bit. I kind of liked being alone with my thoughts for a bit. And I do not generally like being alone. I'm an identical triplet. I have never been alone in my life, really. So, and that's not to say I wasn't single. I've been single multiple times. I've had, you know, lived in my own house by myself, but triplet. So I can do it. I don't like it. But it was nice. I had my dog. I think the main thing you need to know is just to be safe. I have an inReach. And not only do I have an inReach, I have bear spray, which I left back at the camp, so I'll be headed back up. I have bear spray, and I have a dog who was really, really good. So, check you later. Bye. Okay, so I could actually avoid this, but I already have wet shoes. Figured what's the use? This is actually easier than the trail to avoid it. Not by much, but it's easier. And it's cooler. And since I'm heading back to my van and I have my Crocs with me, I'll just strip off my shoes in the van and put my Crocs on. Here's the trail. I don't know if you can see it at the end. There's mountain caps, snow-capped mountains. Beautiful, beautiful trail. Just beautiful. It's been a wonderful trip. Oh, it's beautiful here. Just beautiful. Mountains. We're getting ready to go into that valley. Back at the river. We just got to cross it and up the hill. There's some horses up there. This is the road home. I don't know, about 15 minutes out from the parking lot that I left after I got back from the hike. And this is what the road has been like so far. You do have to be careful because you cannot see oncoming traffic. Because trust me, I would love to drive in the middle of this road, but I've come across 2 cars already. Woo! Burned out trailer. Look at that. Ooh. So apparently here they call cattle guards Texas gates. I'm gonna have to look up to see if Texas gates was actually if cattle guards were invented in Texas, that they're called Texas gates. That would be interesting to find out.